Hello, it's Scotsman1984. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is part 2 of the 24-hour Dutch high energy ration pack. Okay, so here we have the lunch that I picked out from the menu. Translate straight off of Google Translate to hot chicken dish. You can see that it's got chicken, Parisian potatoes, tomato, and a lot of other ingredients. It's tomato soup. We're going to make some tea. There was no coffee whitener with this, just sugar. So I'm going to make a cup of tea. We've got the biscuits brown with the tuna pate, and we have some lemon powder, lemonade powder. So we'll make that up as well. Obviously, there are other things like the Mentos, the chewing gum, the dextrose tablets, the chocolate, which you could be eating throughout the day as well, which could supplement your lunch. So let's start cooking. And we'll leave that for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so while that's boiling up, I have my water here for the powdered lemonade. And it says on it 250 ml of cold water, and I've got 250 ml here. Oops, I just managed to put a hole in it. And we're going to have a cup of tea. So I just got a cup of hot water, and it's Bradley's finest English blend. So it's even as instructions, 100 degrees Celsius for 3 to 5 minutes. There we go. And we'll just leave that. And I will add one of the sugars in. And with this one, we're going to have the tomato soup. Add 175 ml of water. Just like a normal cup of soup that we would get across here. Oh. You see that? This one has little noodly pasta rings in it. Okay, and to accompany this lunch, we're having the tuna pate and the other pack of biscuits brown. And the tuna pate. Now let's see if this looks green. It does. Must just be. I don't know if you can see that. There's definitely a greenish tinge to that, but then that could just be the oils that it's in. It's well within date, but I mean, it looks edible. So, leave that there. Okay, so this has had between 10 and 15 minutes, so let's open her up. Lots of steam coming out there. It's looking nice. It smells wonderful. It smells just like a chicken hot pot, a chicken stew. Oh, it's roasting. Nice big hearty chicken stew, it looks like. Okay, let's dig in. We'll start with the soup. Give that another wee stir. It's settled a bit. Bits of pasta in there. It looks like our noodles, and there's croutons in there. Let's give it a try. Oh, that's really good. It's not too strong a tomato flavour. It's not too salty. The croutons are nice and crispy, even though they've been in there for a good 5 minutes. Yeah, that's really nice. I do like that. So we've got our cup of tea. I like my tea nice and strong, so that's been sitting in there for a while. And there's some sugar in there, but it looks nice. Ah, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. It's a nice, not a strong tea. Well, it's really nice. And our lemonade. Ooh, not as bitter as I thought it would be. It's really nice and smooth, not granulary like you get in some of the isotonic drinks. That's just a perfect amount of lemon flavour in there. I really enjoy that actually. I'd quite enjoy that, and I'd definitely have that again. Okay, let's try our biscuits. Brown to me always taste the same. Nice sweet taste to them, but yeah, it's not a salty biscuit. It's a nice sweet tip, but it's perfect with pâté normally. So let's get some of our tuna pâté on there. Nice strong taste of tuna. Not an overpowering taste, but it's a strong taste like canned tuna. It doesn't taste artificial. It actually tastes really nice. And there's herbs in there. It's really nice. It's better than I expected going with the colour. So let's try our chicken dish. Or looks like we've got potatoes. There's green beans in there. You can see the bits of chicken. Nice big bits of chicken there. It's a nice big bit of chicken there. Bits of tomato in there as well. So let's scoop up a bit of everything. Nice big bit of chicken. Oh, excuse the fingers. A really nice tomato flavour sauce there. Potatoes are really kind of melt in your mouth. Kind of soft. They're just perfect. They're nice and hard to the touch. When you bite into them, they're just absolutely perfect, cooked perfectly. Nice big bit of chicken there, lots of flavour. It's really nice. I really enjoy that actually. It's definitely a nice dish there. So that's the lunch. Obviously, there is the Mentos dextrose tablets. We still have some chocolate left over. There's the salt and pepper, and there's the sambal spicy red chili sauce. Personally, don't think it needs any of that. I might keep that just in case for the main entree tonight. We also have our massive pack of Stimorol peppermint ice and a nice toothpick for getting some of that chicken out. Okay, so next up will be the evening meal and the main entree. Okay, so what I picked out for the evening meal was the goulash with Parisian potatoes, biscuits brown, hot chocolate, curry soup, the Mexican bean chili pate, and there's a fruit spread there for something sweet. And I left the sambal chili sauce to go, just to put into the goulash if it needs it for a bit of taste. Obviously there are a few different things. I've got a wee tray here of some of the stuff. Still have the chocolate chewing gum. There's a coffee there. I'm not going to bother with the coffee. I had that in the first video with the breakfast. Salt and pepper. There's no vitamin C tablets. There's another thing of tea. So there's another hot chocolate. So there's plenty there that could accompany. Obviously with lunch I didn't eat all the biscuit browns, so I do have biscuit browns left over from that as well. So obviously you could keep the fruit spread and have it with the hot chocolate later on for your supper. Obviously it's all up to yourself, but I'm just going to show you this that I've taken out for the meal. Okay, so the goulash with the potatoes, I'm just doing it the same way. I'm just doing it on the burner, so I'll leave that for 10-15 minutes. Okay, so while we're waiting, I'm going to use the biscuits brown from lunch. Don't see the point in opening another pack, so I'll just put a couple down there. And this time it's the Mexican chili bean pate. Oops, sorry. Let's focus. Yeah, it smells. A spicy tomato is what comes to mind there. We also have the fruit spread. There we go. Nice dark brown looking. Can't quite place that. It's a different smell. Didn't smell like a strawberry or raspberry, like a jam. I'm sure we'll find out. Okay, so it says 200 ml of hot water for the chocolate beverage powder, or the cocoa beverage powder. And the soup is the curry, 1 cup, 175 ml. Oops, 175 ml of water there. Well, that's very clumpy, doesn't seem to want to mix well, so let's hopefully it. Okay, so that's the goulash done. Very hot. Steaming hot. Looks exactly like the chicken one, I must say. Very much like dinner. Yeah, so there's the goulash with Parisian potatoes. I think the only difference there is the veg and the meat are different. They kind of look exactly the same colour. Hopefully it doesn't taste the same, because that would be a bit disappointing. But the difference there is obviously, instead of green beans, it's peas. There might be bits of onion in there that wasn't in the chicken one. And there's just tiny little bits of the beef in there. Okay, let's go round and we'll start on the soup. This is not worrying me, but I'm not sure if I like this. The curry soup, it's not something I've chosen by choice. And again with this one, I'm pleasantly surprised. It's not too strong, a little bit of spice to it. It's actually quite nice. It's yeah, I expected a really strong flavour to it and it'd be a bit overpowering for a soup, but that is incredibly nice. I'd definitely have that again. We'll try some of this Mexican bean pate. Definitely taste the beans in there. It's not too spicy, it's not an overpowering taste to it. It's really nice. I know I say that a lot. Nice, nice, nice. But it is nice. It's tasty. It's something you could eat the whole pate, and I don't think that would be sickly or overpowering like some pates can be. I quite like that. So we'll go on to the entree. So let's just double check in here. It does look like bits of onion in there, bits of potato, peas, and the beef. Let's give it a try. It's not as a tomatoey taste, but it's very much like the lunch. It is nice. Plenty of potatoes in there, lots of bits of meat, plenty of peas, lots of sauce. It's a shame that it's so close to the lunch. Obviously that would be a bit disappointing on the day having roughly the same meal. It works out. Let's see if we can improve on it a bit. That's a very, very thick paste rather than... I might be doing this wrong, maybe this isn't for this idea, but we'll try it anyway. I don't think it needs any salt or pepper, but let's mix this in a bit. Not much in it, so I don't know if it'll make a difference. Let's try and mix it in enough that if it is very strong, that it's not overpowering for one side of the dish and not the rest. I'll give it a try. Nah, can't really taste any difference there, so I'm not 100% sure if I've just not mixed it in right or if it's just a very weak. Let's let's give it a try. You know what? I don't like spicy things. That isn't that spicy at all. No, I wouldn't say that's really spicy. Yeah, so it's not very spicy, so I can't imagine that would be... I don't even know what you would use that little amount of paste for. I didn't notice it in just that little bit. I barely tasted it there. I don't know if maybe you could put it into like the soup or something. I don't know. Maybe spread a little bit on the tuna patty or something. Mix it up. Spicy tuna. Who knows? Who knows? Let's have a little taste of this spread. It's well, it's quite thick. A lot thicker than expected. In fact, if you can see that, it's very gloopy. Almost like a melted chocolate consistency. Oh, it's really hard to place that. Currants, maybe. That's exactly what it tastes like. Raisins, squashed up raisins. That's the taste I'm getting off that. Very, very thick. It's nice. It is nice. Definitely very thick. Let's give the hot chocolate a try. Oh, that's nice. Nice hot chocolate. Not too strong, and definitely not weak. Doesn't taste too sugary. It's that reminds me of the old British hot chocolate in the ration packs that you used to get. That is really nice. Dipping your biscuit brown in there, having it a bit with the chocolate that's left over from earlier on that you've been eating through the day. Really nice. And the good thing about that is you do get two in here. So there is one that you could have for with your breakfast if you'd wanted to, or with supper later on. So that's everything that's left. So I still ended up with a packet of biscuit browns. So the hot chocolate, there's still the Mentos, the chocolate, the vitamin C tablets, a coffee, a tea, 2 sugars, salt and pepper, 2 toothpicks, and still a massive pack of Stimorol. So all in all, this ration is really good. It's obviously designed as it is. It did say on it was a high energy, so there's maybe a little more food than normal. A really good ration pack. Certainly would use it again if I was away camping. Maybe a different menu, because that could be a bit boring having your lunch and dinner being put in the same. I suppose depends on the kind of climate you're in. Maybe your breakfast would have been that. Just go with different patties for your lunch to break it up a bit. So that's the Dutch 24-hour ration pack. and it was May 2016 expiry date, but most of the patties and stuff actually were the end of 2016, and some of them were even 2017. A really good ration pack, highly recommend it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again later.